Veteran Coliseum in Nassau, Uniondale, Long Island. Capacity crowd here as we all stand together to enjoy the playing of our national anthem. For tonight's game between the Rangers and the Islanders in the center. The referee is Ron Hogarth. John D'Amico, top of your screen, and Wayne Bonney at the lower part of the linesman. In goal tonight for the New York Islanders, Billy Smith. Eddie Mio is in goal for the New York Rangers. Mio in 6 games is 3-2, 4.09. Billy Smith, who has been in 8 games, 6-2 record, 2.59 goals against average in the Stanley Cup. All right, we're ready to go. It's Trottier and Rogers center ice to get things underway in tonight's 5th game in this finals of the Patrick Division in the Stanley Cup. Controlled by the Islanders. It's brought to Potvin. He dumps it off on the right wing. And it's poke checked away to the Bossy going back and taking away offside on the play as Duguay got in there just a shade too soon. And we're going to face it off outside the Islanders' blue line. Well, Gary, tonight the Rangers have to let out all the stops.
Well, without question, Dick. You know, I think it's really going to hurt them with Mikko Lehtinen out tonight. I thought he played very well the other night. They're going to miss him badly tonight.
Trottier and Rogers again. They battle for the puck, and it's poked back to the Islanders, and it's offside once again. There's an injured player. Rogers down as he and Trottier scrambled for that puck on the faceoff, and Rogers was taken down. And right now, Gary, this is one fella they can't afford to lose on the Rangers team tonight.
Well, you know, Dick, it looks like it's his leg, and that has happened before, and especially to a Ranger player. In fact, I think that it was Anders Hedberg. We're watching Trottier's. They were both kind of going for that puck, but it looks like he just fell on his leg the wrong way, Dick. One doesn't quite know what can happen in those situations other than perhaps the knee was twisted, perhaps there's a ligament damage there, but whatever it is, certainly Rogers has been down for quite some time.
Well, they're still looking him over. And, of course, Rogers, not only in the playoffs, but this season, has been a real spark plug and quite an addition for the New York Rangers. 103-point scorer for the New York Rangers, but more than just statistics. He has provided a lot of those so-called intangibles for this hockey team. Leadership, and, of course, his aggressive style of play has been contagious. He's definitely a Herb Brooks kind of a player.
Well, there's no doubt about that. I'm sure that Herb had a lot to do when he wanted this player, and I'm sure that that certainly went for Craig Patrick to try and make that Hartford deal. Certainly it was a good deal for the Rangers, that Rogers has played extremely well for them. We see him going off the ice now. Again, 2 centers out tonight with Lehtinen, and if Rogers is finished for the game, we're watching it again, and still it's very difficult, as you can see, is to exactly, it doesn't appear that Trottier did anything to him. We're going to watch it from another angle here. Watch how the knee is being twisted. Perhaps Trottier fell right on his ankle initially and perhaps hyperextended it, Dick.
Well, we'll have to hope he's back later in the game, because certainly the Rangers need him tonight. Trottier leads it off again. Islanders control the puck. Rangers really haven't had much of an attack yet in this hockey game. Fielded cleanly by Mio, who is starting tonight. You'll recall 2 nights ago that it was Davidson who was in goal for the Rangers in a surprise move. Neo, who had been sitting out that game in the stands with an injured back, came on to dress to be the backup to Weeks, and now he's starting tonight. Robbie Fatorik for the Rangers. Tries to go on the wing. Stolen by Bossy. Beck goes in and takes it away. Beck, who surprisingly has been a minus player for the Rangers in the playoffs, and they really need a positive effort from him. Rangers now try to mount their real first play of the game. Onto the wing. It's overskated by Johnstone. Cleared back to center rink. Rangers control. McClanahan drops it back. Vadnais, the veteran defenseman for the Rangers, onto the wing. Brought up and in by Allison to the corner. Duguay goes in. He's checked off the puck. Potvin taken down in the slot to the point. Vadnais for the shot, and it's kicked out wide. Brought out by the Islanders. They can't get the play started. Gillies himself is offside. He had to wait because coming on the wing, Dwayne Sutter wasn't able to unload the pass. And so Gillies couldn't put the brakes on. We're going to face it off outside the Rangers' blue line.
Dick, there we see Big Clark Gillies. He's a guy I'm sure that could use some rest. I thought he's played extremely well in playoffs, and I know what's going through his mind tonight, that big body needs a little bit of rest, and if they can win this game tonight, he's going to get a few days off without question.
Big guy Clark Gillies, 6'3", 220 pounds, likes to throw his weight around. All right, Rangers and the Islanders center ice. We're just about a minute and a half, a little more than that, into this hockey game. This could be it for the Rangers in 1982. There's the whistle. They'll bring it back for the icing infraction. Back into the Islanders zone for the face-off. It'll be to the left of Billy Smith. This telecast is presented by authority of the National Hockey League and is presented solely for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any publication, reproduction, retransmission, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Hockey League is strictly prohibited. Face-off will be to the left of Billy Smith. He's been sensational for the Islanders throughout the playoffs. He's really come up with some big plays, particularly in that Pittsburgh series. Moving in for the face-off will be Dave Silk, being waved out of the face-off circle. Gary Burns, the youngsters, had very little playoff experience, but played very well against the Islanders the other night. Sutter in for the draw for the Islanders. It's loose to the point. Slapped along the boards by Vadnais. Played around behind the goal by Langevin. Out on the point. Trottier gets it out. Back Dwayne Sutter. Sutter on the right wing brings it in. He's deep. He gets the shot, and it's wide. Out to the point. Wide open Langevin. And it's broken up in front. Brought out by the Rangers. 3-on-3. Loose up the middle. Onto the left wing, and it's way outside. And there's a collision at center ice and 2 players down. For our local affiliates, we'll pause now. You're watching Stanley Cup Hockey on the USA Cable Network.
The second season in the NBA unfolds tonight on USA. Immediately following tonight's hockey game, we'll take you to the Kingdome in Seattle as Gus Williams, Jack Sikma, and the rest of the Seattle Supersonics take on Moses Malone and the Houston Rockets in the first of their best-of-3 Western Conference playoffs. It's the first of many postseason NBA playoff matchups here on USA, so stay tuned right after hockey for Houston at Seattle on your #1 channel for live primetime sports.
First period score, Quebec is leading Boston 2-1. That's in the first period. That series is tied at 2-2. Chicago at St. Louis tonight. Los Angeles at Vancouver later on. 17:53 left to go. Period number 1. And what could be the decisive game of this Patrick Division final. Duguay, nice move, bringing it in. Pokes it around the board, played by Smith. No, he lets it go to the corner. Clear to the wing, gets by everybody. So the skating race is on, and digging for it, Tom Laidlaw for the Rangers. He's got Butch Goring with him, drops it back behind. Andre Dory for the Rangers up the middle, misses Duguay, comes to length of the rink. It'll be an icing call against the Rangers. Getting there for the whistle is Tom Janssen. And we'll bring it back into the Rangers zone for a draw.
Dick, you know, right after the injury to Rogers, I saw Herb Brooks going up and down the bench talking to his players. In a situation like that, the coach immediately wants to get across to his team one thing, and that is, look, forget it. He's gone. He's out. Because right away, I'm sure the players are thinking, there goes our leading scorer. We're already suffering from injuries. How can we win? But it's up to the coach to give him that type of confidence.
It'll be interesting, though, Gary, to see who they move into that centering slot on that line if there's going to be extra ice time and double shifting. Thomas Johnson for the shot, and it's turned out. Glove shot and turns back up, and it's taken by Fedoruk. Robbie brings it out for the Rangers. Rangers have 3-on-4, and Fedoruk shovels it in backhanded. Smith drops it off, and it's played by Morrow to the corner. Onto the wing and out of the zone. This again could be an icing call against the Islanders. And both teams, Gary, seem just a little timid here at the outset.
Well, Dick, I think that they're probably both feeling each other out. And that may sound strange because here they've played each other so many times during the year and are faced with each other in this series. But yet, really, at the start of any game, one doesn't quite know what to expect. Here we're seeing this replay from around behind the net. That pass picked up by Thomas Johnson. A good kick out by Mio, but then a kick out right to Morrow at the point. You know, that's way too big a rebound. The goaltenders are supposed to give those rebounds off to the corner. I'm sure Eddie Mio was kicking himself for that one.
Remember, Eddie Mio is not 100% healthy for this game tonight. They have Steve Weeks backing him up. Shot from the point, turned out off the glove, but it was high. Played by Potvin, checked to the corner by Allison. Islanders trying to get it out of their own zone. Finally, it's Bourne who shoots it out. Bossy chasing it up on the wing. His shot is off the back of the net. Everybody was cheering because from here it looked like it was in, but it was on the net. Turned out. Loose puck in front. Scramble. Rangers clear. Duguay one-on-one on Gordy Lane. Drops it behind. And it's being brought up, and into Clarahan spins away. Goes to Duguay down deep. He's got Potvin with him. Loose puck into the corner. They played. Allison has taken off the play. Loose to the point. Left shot by Beck. Turned out by Smith. Onto the corner boards, and it's cleared to center ring. Beck at center ice. He drops it onto the wing. It's played the Rangers. Dropped across by Russellinen. Going to Beck up the middle. It's broken up there. Loose puck center ice. 3-on-2 break. Islanders bringing in Bob Bourne. The shot turned out. Potvin got a good one on goal. Neal made the play. Duguay in the corner. Duguay leads it ahead. They'll bring it out. Allison charging out of his own zone for the Rangers. Rips it from the blue line, and it's turned to the corner. Rangers change on the fly. Bourne leads it out. Trottier looks for the breaking winger, Nystrom. He'll chase it to the corner. All the way into the corner. It's controlled and turned away by Gary Burns. Up the middle, they've got 4-on-4. Burns in over the left point. He's loose for the wrist shot, and it's gloved by Smith. He'll hang on for a face-off. And so with the score, 0-0, will return to Uniondale, Long Island right after this.
These are nice diesel cars. Get good mileage, carry people comfortably. Now this Toyota diesel truck is nice too. It gets fantastic truck mileage. And this tough Toyota diesel truck can carry 2 people comfortably and 1,000 pounds of feed, or 1,000 pounds of wire, or 110 gallons of milk, or camping and fishing gear for 2 weeks. Delivers like a diesel, works like a truck.
Face-off will be to the right of Billy Smith. Rangers and the Islanders, 0-0, 15:39 left to go, period number 1. Trottier for the Islanders skates it out after the draw and dumps it in for the red line. Played by Mio. Merrick went in charging. It's cleared around the boards. Rangers can bring it out. They've got a 4-on-3 if they hurry, and there's nobody on the wing. Cutting over from right wing was Claude LaRose, but he was off wing, and the pass came to where he was supposed to be, and Gary LaRose is getting his first ice time, and here you see a fella, Anders Kaller, who is quite a hockey player for the Islanders. An interesting thing that we should point out here, Kaller coached Thomas Johnson in Sweden when Thomas Johnson was 12 years old, and now they're teammates. Buck and the Ranger in the Islanders zone. Islanders skating it out to set up the play. McEwen looks to the right wing, jumps Merrick's stick all the way to the corner. Rutsalainen leads it out. They have a hard time, can't get it out. McEwen keeps it in, and he pumps it back around behind the goal. Rangers trying to dig it out. Johnson on his own right wing, digs it out. It goes to the corner. It's Fedoruk, who's chased by Alonjabin all the way around the boards. Maloney is back there with him. It goes to the corner. Nystrom is there to dig it out. Nystrom is double-teamed, and look at how he pulls it away to McEwen in the corner. Good play. McEwen now is checked by Fedoruk, who goes down. Picked up by the Rangers. They have the play, and the shot is wide off the backhand. Comes right to Fedoruk, centering pass. Backhanded by Maloney, is kicked out to the corner. Picked up by the Islanders. Cleared back out of the zone by Kaller. Here comes Nystrom. He's one-on-one with Beck. Dick handles it in. Polk checked off the play, and Beck does a nice job playing Nystrom off the puck. Rangers in their own zone have a tough time. Maloney can't get it out of the zone. Russellane escaped by Nystrom. He's all alone, and he overskates the puck. He could have walked in on Mio. Torek skates it out. He's 1-on-5 right now as the Rangers go off in a line change, and he dumps it in. Rangers seem a little disheveled right now, Gary.
Well, I think that certainly Robbie Ftorek, though, was hustling out there that shift. I think he thought that the Quebec Nordiques might be in.
Wayne Sutter shoots it in from the red line. Of course, Ftorek acquired from Quebec during the season by the Rangers. Allison now 1-on-2 with a man trailing, drops it off. Another pass. Duguay moves it, hook check loose in the slot. Duguay tried to walk in on goaltender Billy Smith. Brought up by Gillies. He leads it onto the wing. All the way around behind the net. The pass by center of the slot. Gillies' shot is up high over the crossbar. Sutter shoots it around the board to the point. Picked up there by Morrow. Bouncing on goal, and it's wide. Behind the goal, Sutter centering pass broken up. Sutter and Sutter on the play. Dwayne and Brent, and it goes to the corner. Gillies goes to Dwayne Sutter. Loose behind. Brent Sutter goes in to get a centering pass, and it's cleared back out of the zone. They run it to the blue line, and the shot by Morrow is wide. Picked up off the boards, and Duguay leads it out. Brought ahead by McClanahan. Rangers again changing on the fly. And it's McClanahan who has to wait because he had Duguay in the zone too soon. Leading it ahead, Russellane wasn't there in time, and Tonelli steals it away. He's checked by McClanahan, loose on the board. As they think Burns can't handle, Tonelli goes in, looks for Goring. Goring to the right wing board, checked by Beck, and he's put on the board. It's pulled up on the wing. Nystrom can't get there. Gordy Lane from the point, tees it up, and it's wide. It comes to Potvin, down the left wing board. Potvin to the point. Tonelli fakes, goes back to Dennis Potvin. All the way to Gordy Lane at the right point. He shovels one on net, broken up in front, goes to the board. Nystrom can't get there. Islanders still control. Now it's stolen and brought back out by Silk. Silk brings it up, fakes the shot. Moves in nicely to the boards. Allison in the corner. Right at Burns, spins around, double team. To Silk, and he can't handle it. Now Goring 2-on-2. He'll bring it out with Tonelli. Goring over the left point. Moves in. He's checked off the puck, and Barry Beck leads it back out of the zone. Gordy Lane in the neutral zone. Checked in front of his own bench. A delay offside. It's taken by Nystrom. Goes to Potvin. Potvin weaves away. Dennis Potvin to set the play. Moves around Ftorek. Goes to Gordy Lane. He dumps it in the zone. And it's the Islanders changing on the fly. Rangers bring it up. Cam Connor leads it out of the zone. Going for it on the wing was Dory, and it's whistled offside in the neutral zone. For our local affiliates, we'll pause now. You're watching Stanley Cup playoff hockey on the USA Cable Network.
We'll be back with another division final game here on USA. Just where we might be will be determined after tonight's action. We'll either be at Madison Square Garden in New York if the Rangers extend this one to Game 6, or Quebec for Game 6 between the Nordiques and Bruins. Check local cable systems for time and game on Friday. TV's most extensive coverage of the Stanley Cup playoffs is on USA.
Dick Carlson with Gary Green and with Al Trautwig from the Coliseum in Nassau, Long Island, Uniondale, New York, and it's no score. First period, 11:33 to go. Puck in the Rangers zone. Bossy plays it on the boards. He's challenged, loses the puck. It's taken back by Bob Bourne. Bourne to the circle, challenge to the board, to the wing, and the shot by McEwen to the point, broken up. The Torek goes for it, pokes it away. He's in a race with Langevin, brings it in. The Torek takes the shot, save, rebound, score. Don Maloney on the rebound, and the shot from Robbie Ftorek.
Well, Dick, as we had indicated, an excellent shift just before that by Robbie Ftorek. He comes back out with another great shift. He's really got his heart into it tonight. Watch him racing down. He goes to his backhand, then turns to his forehand. Billy Smith down. Maloney gets the rebound and puts it in behind a fallen Billy Smith.
Time of the goal is 8:47.
Another angle here, Dick. Ftorek, you see that the great speed he's got. Langevin on pursuit. Ftorek takes the initial shot. Langevin passes by.
Ftorek with the assist on the goal to Maloney at 8:47. It's the fourth of the playoffs for Maloney, and it's 1-0, the Rangers. Islanders with Trottier on left wing. He can't get control. Allison drops for Duguay back in his own zone, and Beck pulls it across the rink. Brought right back in by Thomas Johnson. Over skates and then poke check back to the neutral zone. Trottier is there. The Islanders clear. Leads it into Gilly. Slip shot and it's high and wide. Rides all the way back out to the neutral zone. Former Olympian Ken Morrow. He plays it up and it's dropped off to Thomas Johnson, the Swede. Johnson from the red line pumps it in. Rides all the way around to the corner. Gilly takes his man off. There's a shot. It's tipped up in the air off the crossbar. And Mio almost lost that one as it came off the stick of a teammate right in front of goal. Ruotsalainen put his stick down, and it came right up over the glove of Mio. Brent Sutter pulls it back into the corner, played by Allison. Allison leads it out. It'll be a race for the puck now. They wave off any icing, and it's Janssen going for the puck. Pulled all the way around the boards, far wing. To the point, kept in by the Rangers. Bounces by Duguay. Picked up by Janssen. He leads it out of the zone, and the Rangers control the back of their own end. Carol Vadnais goes back to Duguay, and they blow the play offside at the red line. The two-line infraction. 9:49 left to go, period number 1. And the Rangers, in a game they must win, have a 1-0 lead.
Well, Dick, that's really going to give the Rangers a lift right now because obviously, as we had indicated, with Rogers getting out of the game with an injury early, it really probably sagged their confidence level a bit. But this goal right now should really give them some fight back. It may mean a big difference in the hockey game.
Burns, Connor, and Fotiu. The line on the ice for the Rangers. Nystrom, Goring, and Tonelli answer for the Islanders. Burns and Goring on the draw, and Burns has just been waved out. Cam Connor will do the face-off for the Rangers. And it's to the point. Potvin is there. Puts one through a screen. Turned out by Mio. Banged by Gordy Lane. Back to Goring. Goring can't center. He's checked in the corner. Rangers get it back. Back to Andre Dory. Dory leads it up the middle. He hits the breaking Fotiu. Fotiu looks for the breaking Connor, and is played out of the rink by Billy Smith. He was aiming for the glass in the corner, and it jumped the glass to the seats. We'll face it off in the Islanders' zone.
Well, Dick, there we saw another one of those situations whereby I'm sure that the question being raised right now is by the Rangers is that should have been perhaps a delay of game. Whenever a goaltender purposely puts the puck right out over the glass, oftentimes you see a 2-minute delay of the game. Again, a discretion call by the referee, and obviously we know which way it went.
And back in for the face-off, it'll be Burns against Trottier. Into the corner, Gordy Lane pulls it for Nystrom. It gets by him all the way out of the zone, and Dory is there for the Rangers. Goes ahead to Fotiu. Fotiu shoots it, almost loses it as Potvin plays it off his chest. Potvin to Goring. It goes across the rink, picked up by Tonelli. Waits at the point. Tonelli to the corner. Dory is there. Goring there with him, trying to dig it out. Burns. Nice play by Burns of the Rangers. Has a man breaking, gives it away to Nystrom. Nystrom to the corner, sharp angle, and the shot is very high. Comes all the way out to the point. Rangers have skated out. Cam Connor. Weave loose, leads it ahead. Dory is checked off at the blue line, and it's offside. So a face-off coming up. We're live from the Nassau Coliseum in Uniondale, Long Island, and we'll return right after this.
Looking for the right fields to invest in. And the right investments in those fields can be frustrating. That's why Merrill Lynch does the groundwork with research. To seek out the best investments, Merrill Lynch brought together the best researchers. And it is turning up the unseen or overlooked that makes us what we are. Merrill Lynch, a breed apart.
Face-off will be outside the Islanders' blue line. 1-0 Rangers, 8:52 left to go. Period number 1. Rangers control. Vadnais from the red line pumps it away, and it's turned out by Billy Smith. Played down the boards of the corner, going into Clanahan. He is checked from behind. Loose puck picked up in the corner, and it's played neatly by Silk. Silk takes it from there, goes back into the corner. The Clanahan, and the shot from the slot is broken up as Mike Rogers back in has gotten a whale of a shot away. Rogers going to the, or rather not Rogers, but Claude LaRose. Rogers, who went off earlier, I thought had come back, but it was LaRose who really ripped it away and is right back into the Islander zone. Takes a weird bounce. As I recall, Gary, the boards here are irregular in the corner, and you can expect to see some weird bounces off the corner board.
You have to experiment with those in the pregame practice.
Picked up in the shot for the slot, and it's picked up on the glove hand save. Eddie Mio coming in right through the circle. The shot was from point-blank range, and he made a brilliant save. And there tonight, the first real example of the quickness of the glove hand of Eddie Meehl.
Well, Dick Kallur really let that shot go. And Meehl came up with an excellent save there. And what alertness and quickness it took really to make that save. So we're going to get an opportunity to see.
This is that save by
Great
Billy
passing
Smith
play here by the Rangers. We're going to get the opportunity to see a save at the other end. Billy Smith making that good pad save. Now we're going to go down the ice and see the great save that Meehl made. And you saw Kallur in the left of your screen get an excellent shot off.
Scramble in front of the goal mouth, and Meehl makes the play. Islanders came across. They had Bob Bourne followed by Trottier, putting incredible pressure on Meehl. Going down, he made the save, and then Smothers for the face-off.
Well, Dick, we had talked about it just in Monday night's game. The Rangers have got to be more physical in front of that net. And a big guy like Barry Beck, he's got to put his body and his weight into these guys and knock them out. I don't think Barry Beck has played half as well as he did in the Philadelphia series. In that series, he was awesome. In this series, he's been really questionable.
Well, the New York newspapers have made just that point, too, because he's playing minus in the playoffs. Puck cleared back out the length of the rink. They'll wave off the icing. It's Janssen who plays it for the Islanders behind his own goal. Thomas Janssen, 22 years old, just turned 22 a week ago. Trottier pulls it backhand, picked up Janssen and over the point, makes a nice move, and he gets the shot. It's wide. Bourne in the corner, pulls it around behind the goal, and the Rangers will play it there as the Islanders pulled back that time and didn't continue the forechecking pressure. Brought in with Patorek charging. Then the shot from the point is deflected by Patorek, and we've got a whistle from Hogarth on the first penalty of the hockey game. First penalty of the hockey game has been indicated. It's a slashing call. We'll see who they're going to send in. It'll be Bob Bourne going off for slashing for our local affiliates. We'll pause now. You're watching Stanley Cup playoff hockey on the USA Cable Network.